Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am looking like a naked mole rat. I look like a literal naked mole rat. But we're doing a foundation review, which I haven't done in a super long time. So today we are reviewing the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, which I'm very excited about. I purchased this last year when I was in America, along with like 10 other foundations that I had the intention of doing foundation reviews for you guys, but I just never got around to it. I don't know why. Actually, no, I do know why. I moved straight after I got back from America, straight after Christmas. So it was a pretty hectic time. And then, I don't know, I just kind of fell off the bandwagon with my YouTube and everything. I've just like had a cluttered mind, and then I got obsessed with going to the gym. And then all I wanted to do was go to the gym and not film videos. And it sounds really stupid, but for some reason I just can't film and go to the gym on the one day. I don't know why, but I'm going to try and do that today. So we're going to test out this foundation while going to the gym and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to show you my workouts. People keep asking for those. I'm too embarrassed to do that just yet because I'm not very good at the gym. Like, I think I'm okay. I know what to do, but it's more just like a confidence thing. So we're not going to be filming me anytime soon, but I am going to test this foundation out, do a full, hopefully a 12-hour wear test, but I'm not too sure because Hamish has a friend coming over tonight and I don't want to be filming when he gets here because I get embarrassed when I film around other people. Even though this is predominantly like a foundation review, I am going to do a quick tutorial using all the other products as well in this video. So it's more like a collection review, but it's mainly focused around the foundation because that's what I'll be doing check-ins throughout the day with. So hopefully that's not like weird. Do people do that? I don't know. I'm doing it. This is obviously what the packaging looks like. I think it's beautiful. I love pink. I'm such a girly girl with pink. Like, I dress like a bit of a boy on the daily, like tracksuit pants, t-shirts, singlet tops are about as girly as it gets for casual wear. It just speaks to my soul. Like, if I was a little girl, I would have been fucking all over this. Like, this Too Faced packaging to me is the equivalent of like Barbies when I was like 5 years old. Like, I live for it. Like, I would just go to that aisle. I would find that pink aisle and be like, oh my God, what are the new Barbies that are out? So this is intended to be a medium coverage foundation, and it is for all skin types. So sensitive, normal, dry, and combinations. Ooh, looks smoother, oil-free, 14-hour wear. Bitch. I don't know if I can keep it on for 14 hours, but I will try. Oil controlling, photo friendly, shine 3, transfer resistant, medium coverage. I'll be the judge of that. Apply with fingertips or a sponge. We're not going to be using fingertips. No. Start at the center of the face and work downwards and out onto the forehead. I do not apply my foundation like that. They always say that. I never start in the center. I always start on my cheeks. Like my cheeks or my chin, because I think that's where like most of my bitches are, and I'm like, get out of here, bitches. It retails for $36 US. I was fuck, whoa, I thought that was Australian. I was like, oh, whoa, that's pretty cheap. No, $36 US, so I'm guessing that's like 50 or something Australian. I'll leave the prices in the description box down below, because even though it's launched into Mecca, today is the 30th of July and it doesn't launch until the 31st. And I believe it comes in 20 shades as well. The shade range could be expanded. I definitely think that there's lots of lighter shades, like you pasty bitches like me are totally covered, but yeah, just the deeper skin tones, there definitely needs to be more with that, which sucks a little bit, but hopefully they're expanding it because I know they did expand, or they're going to expand, the Born This Way range. Pretty sure Jackie Aina was doing that with Too Faced. I'm pretty sure it was like a collab type thing and she was helping them come out with more shades. But I have the shade Golden Beige. This is like a very yellow toned foundation because we all know that I like to be yellow. I love being yellow. I'll show you guys on the back of my hand the color. Oh shit, wow, great job. We're going to jump in with the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. This also retails for $34, so it's roughly the same price as the foundation. That's $34 US. For Australian prices, I will leave it in the description box like I mentioned. So this is supposed to blur, smooth, and brighten. Lasts up to 16 hours, offers up to 12 hours of shine control. That confuses me. That's like, it seems a bit like contradictory to me, but am I missing something? I don't know. It's meant to be mattifying as well. It smells like peaches and cream. It does. It's actually spreading quite nicely. It smells really beautiful, like just peachy and nice, but it's not like too sweet or overpowering. It just smells like good. So I've not noticed it like blurring my pores or anything. It's not like filling them in. It's not like a pore filling primer. But it has kind of like just, I feel like it just kind of lightly blurs your skin, the tiniest bit. Like it's nothing too crazy or noticeable, but I feel like it just makes it look like pretty, and it does feel like ready for foundation. Like it's quite smooth, but still the tiniest little bit tacky on the skin. I don't usually like mattifying primers, but I would say like this isn't super mattifying. Like it's matte, but it's still easy to spread, and it doesn't like leave your skin feeling dry. As for like the cooling effect, I didn't really feel it like cooling or anything. So I'm going to use a brush on the left side of my face, and I'll use a beauty blender on the right side. Left and right. Well, I was like, what's that one called? I've got my little Sigma 3D HD blender. It's a little bit dirty, but it's fine. It's totally fine. And then this is the Sigma F80 Air Flat Kabuki brush. I have a Sigma discount code. It's just Kasey Rayton if you guys want to save 10% off any Sigma goodies. What am I saying? That is an affiliate code though, so, you know, no pressure. If you want to use it, cool. If you don't, cool. This is quite matte feeling. Definitely a medium coverage. It's like adding a general color to my skin, but it's not really covering like any of my breakouts. I think it actually matches my tan quite well. Like it doesn't look too yellow. So this brush is really nice with the foundation. It's not really leaving any like streaky lines or anything like that. It is the tiniest little bit hard to spread with the brush. Oh my god, it's really flawless with a sponge. Dude, it's really pretty. It kind of like blurs your pores almost. I feel like it's a lot easier to build up the coverage with the sponge. Definitely is a medium coverage foundation, but you can build it up to be a little bit more full coverage. But you can definitely still see like the redness of my breakouts, which they're just so bad right now. So it's kind of settling in around my mouth here. It's kind of filled in my pores really beautifully, and it kind of just looks like skin. I can definitely see where it's clinging to like some of my slight dry patches, but overall it kind of has like given my skin like a really beautiful blurring effect. It is definitely matte. It looks very matte. It's not dewy at all. My forehead texture and like the texture on my cheeks and stuff just looks like a little bit less chunky. We're now going to try out the Too Faced Bronzed Peach Melting Powder. I've used this like once before. So it's not really try out, it's been like show you guys it on my face. This is really interesting. It's like a cream, but not. Comes out like a cream bronzer would, but it feels like a powder. This is the Sigma F05 Small Contour. It's like one of my favorites to contour with. And I'm just going to start chiseling out my cheekbones a little bit. And it's quite pigmented, like I feel like you don't need too much. I do wish it was like a little bit more warm toned, rather than, I just dropped on the floor. I do find it to be quite like bronzy. So I'm having a bit of trouble, I don't know if you guys can see that there, where it's like completely pulled off. So I still think that this bronzer is really beautiful, and I think if you use it in the correct way, it would work really nicely. But just for me personally, it's not my favorite, just because I do have the tendency to have my foundation and my contour kind of pull off my cheeks, and that kind of makes it a little bit worse for me. So I still think it's really pretty, but it's just not my type of product. So there are 6 more melting powders in the collection to my knowledge. This one is a highlighter, which I'm going to use in a second, but I have 5 of the blushes here right now. There's quite a few shades, like I'll show you the really dark one, because I think this would be really beautiful for deeper skin tones. It's like a plum kind of color. So this is my favorite one, which is Ginger Peach. I'm obsessed with this. I used it yesterday. I'm just going to use my usual blush brush. This kind of has a mix of bronzer and blush on it, but it's fine. This is the F40 from Sigma. I actually really like this formula for a blush because you can build it up really beautifully, but you can also use a very small amount and keep it like nice and subtle as well. Look at that. That is so pretty. I just love it. I just think it's such a pretty blush. Like, even though it does look really bright and like kind of scary, it's so not. And then moving on to the Happy Face Peach Frost. This is a highlighting powder. Oh, the motorbike. This is the F03 High Cheekbone Highlighter from Sigma. It's not pulling off my foundation at all. which is always my biggest concern when you use like a cream product. I think this is really pretty because it just adds like kind of like a slight glow to your skin. It's not like a stripe of highlight. I'm not really into like the really crazy beaming highlight anymore. I just want to look like I have like a general like gloss to my skin. I think the packaging of these is really cute as well. Like it's like shaped like a little peach. I think it's really sweet. The only thing I wish for the blushes is that they were in like a peachy kind of packaging. Like I wish it wasn't the leaf that was the color. I wish it was the actual container itself. Now we're just moving on to using the Peach Perfect Setting Powder. So this is a mattifying loose powder infused with peach and sweet fig. So essentially it's a translucent powder, you know, same kind of deal. Same kind of deal as all the other ones, except it smells beautiful and peachy. All of these products smell like amazing, like peach. It's like, oh, it's so nice. Oh, I just got some of that powder in my mouth. It tastes like peach as well, yum. Actually tastes really good. I've used this powder a couple times now and I think it's really pretty. It's not like my favorite powder. My favorite is my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I don't know why it's not my favorite, but I do really like it. The reason I powdered after I used these little products is because they are a little bit creamy. Yesterday I used them on top of powder and I had basically the exact same outcome as today, but I just kind of wanted to test it the other way around and just make sure that they work the same. I do want to try out these last couple of products because they're really pretty and I just want to share them with you guys just so you know what other products are in the collection. I'll leave everything listed down below and you guys can check out the Mecca website just to see like the other products that they do have releasing. But we have the Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer and then we have the Peach Blur Translucent Smoothing Finishing Powder. So I'll start with the powder because this to me is not translucent. It kind of has like a pink tone and like it kind of it looks pink. You guys see what I mean? Like it's pink. So the way that I've been using this is as a blush topper. It's kind of like between a blush topper and like a highlighter sort of. I wouldn't use it as a setting powder. I don't know if that's how they mean it to be used, but that's what it says on the back of the product. And then the Sweetie Pie bronzer is really pretty. It says that this is a radiant matte bronzer. I did just want to show you them, let you know they're there, and kind of just tell you guys like how I like to use them. I'm going to move on and quickly do my eyes. I'm just going to do a really quick eye look because I don't want this to take up all of the video and because we do still have to do the foundation check-ins. The palette I'm going to use is the Just Peachy Mattes. This is a velvet matte eyeshadow palette. So this is what it looks like. You guys already know this is totally my colors, so up my alley, all my favorite types of things. I'm going to do a look with just like these kind of three here, just something really easy for you guys to do. And I'll just show you guys the white peach palette. This one's really pretty as well, but it is a little bit more on the cool tone side, and you've got a couple of shimmers in here. It doesn't speak to me as much. Like if I was going to purchase this collection myself, I would give this one a miss because it's not my favorite. So I'm going to start off with the shade Peaches and Cream just on my Sigma E40 brush. This is my favorite for blending, just doing like transition shades. So these eyeshadows blend really beautifully. Like I don't find that I have any skipping or anything. It's like a beautiful amount of pigmentation. This palette reminds me a lot of the what was it? The peach palette that Too Faced came out with, because they had like the Peaches and Cream collection, which is this one, and then they had the Sweet Peach palette. That's it. That's the one. I have really loved that palette. I'll link my video that I did on that down below. This palette isn't anything like revolutionary. It's not going to change your life. It's no crazy colors or anything. I feel like it's really easy for like the everyday consumer to wear. Like you don't just have to be a makeup artist or a YouTuber. I could give this to my mum and she could do a really beautiful eye look. So it's just an easy, like user-friendly palette. But I'm going to jump in with the shade Just Peachy, which is just light pink one there. And I'm going to blend this all over my eyelid and into my crease a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm doing like a really like slap bang job of doing this makeup. I'm really just slapping this on there and it just, you can't stuff it up. These eyeshadows are just so nice. Now I'm going to dip in with Peach Punch, just on that same E39 brush. And I'm just going to put this a little bit deeper into the crease, just to make things a little bit more pink. And then I'm just going to take the tiniest little bit of Peaches and Dreams, I should say, from the White Peach palette. Just because it's a glowy kind of shade. a little bit gold. I'm just gonna pop it in the inner corner. So I'm just overlining my lips with this Zoeva lip liner. What shade is this? I don't know. It's just a nude lip liner. It doesn't matter what you guys use. And then to finish off this whole look, we're just gonna go in with this Peach Sickle Creamy Peach Sweet Peach Oil Lip Gloss from Too Faced. This was from their Sweet Peach collection. Oh, it just smells so good. It's the perfect lip gloss for this look. They're really like oily and glossy, but like not in a gross way, like in a good way. They're so hydrating. So that's basically it for my makeup. I love this collection. I love how this makeup came out. It's so pretty. I feel like nothing really went wrong apart from like that creamy bronzer product peeling off my face a little bit. But other than that, it looks really beautiful, really flawless, super duper matte. So I'm going to go in with this mattifying setting spray. I know it's mattifying, but I feel like because it is a liquid, I feel like it'll give me a little bit of moisture. Plus I did want to give this a test run as well with the foundation and the primer. Like I kind of just want to use the whole collection on my face, and we'll see how everything goes today. Ooh, it smells so much like peach. That really smells like peach. That got all over my chest and everything, so now I'm like, I'm refreshed. Definitely is a mattifying spray. Like it didn't really add any moisture to my skin. If I was just wearing this makeup on my own, like without filming this review, I would definitely use like Fix Plus or something from MAC because this is a very, very matte look. And I usually like a little bit more moisture, but I'm so interested to see how this goes on my skin throughout the day. I definitely think this is going to be a long wearing foundation on me, and you know, we'll see what it's like after I go to the gym. Get a good look at it, guys, because you never know what it's going to turn into. I'm going to go about my day. It is roughly 9 a.m. at the moment, so I will see you guys in a couple hours. I'm going to go and do my hair, have something to eat, head to the Jimbo Jones, and you know, see how my day goes. But I'll see you guys in a few. Alright guys, so I'm back and it's around 12:30. I'll show you the time. 12:39. So I've had the foundation on for roughly 3 hours now, give or take, and it's holding up really. I'm sorry, I got an email. Maybe it's from a female. I'm as matte as anything. I'm as matte as something that's really matte. I can't think of anything right now. Maybe I'll think of something funny later on. I do have the tiniest little bit coming off of my nose there. And then it's sitting into my fine lines around my little smile lines just there. Tiniest little bit cakey on my chin, just like thick. But other than that, like it looks really good. That's the only things I can point out to you guys. All I've been doing is just like sitting around the house having food. Oh, it's all I'm good at. I just realized I haven't even done a flash test. Okay, I'm gonna do a flash test like real quick. Just on my phone. It's probably the worst photo ever. And like you can see, oh, Inception, this is what my background looks like. Yeah, wow, there's no flashback. That looks great. Sick. That looks really flawless too. Like this is no Facetune. Like that's my head. What a head. What a head that is. Cool beans. Catch you guys in a few. Hey guys, so it's now 4:30 in the evening, afternoon, evening, however you look at the day. And I literally just got back from the gym. Like I've been there since like 3 o'clock. And I just got home. I usually walk to and from the gym, and then when I was there I did legs, upper body and abs because I haven't been back in like 2 weeks, so I just like smashed myself and I'm so sweaty. I've only like just like gotten my breath back, and I still got my little gym crop on, and like I legit just got back from the gym. I don't usually look this good when I get home from the gym, but I have a full face, a full ass, full coverage, cake face, makeup on. I haven't even looked at my face just yet, so I'm gonna have a quick glance over of everything. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. Oh my god, this looks great. The only thing is my eye, like my concealer's creasing, but that's not even, it's nothing even to do with the foundation. Around my mouth where I had like tiny little smile line sort of things, they're still there a little bit. I honestly think that's just because I'm old and my skin's getting wrinkly. Like they're just like fine lines, so whatever, that's kind of inevitable. My pimples are just like dry and crusty, so like where they're crusty you can kind of see the foundation. I don't know, you guys will see when I zoom you in and show you up close. And then I am starting to get a little bit oily on my head, but because it's such a matte foundation, it just looks like it looks better than it did when I put it on. So for me, like for my skin type, I feel like this is one of those foundations that just looks better throughout the day as I get more moisture and oil back into my skin. My nose still looks pretty good. Even the parts that like came off where I must have like rubbed my nose or something, it's still like, it doesn't look bad at all. I'm not getting any creasing in the sides of my nose where I usually get really oily there. I haven't really had like any fading. Usually I get a lot of fading in like this section of my face. I don't know why, but foundation just comes off there and it doesn't hold very well. How long have I had this foundation on now? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 hours? 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 hours. This shit. I did not think I had it on that long. Damn, shorty. This foundation's nice. I really don't know what to tell you guys. So far, the whole oil control, smoothing out your skin type of thing, yeah, pretty good. I'll probably check back in around, I don't know, maybe like 7ish at the latest, just because Hamish's friend's coming over like 7:30 I think, so I don't want to be filming when he gets here because it'll be really weird. I'll be back in a couple of hours. I'm gonna go and eat and have some protein, and I will see you guys soon. Hey guys, so it's now 6:42 in the evening. I held off as long as I could, but I'm so tired. My eyes are starting to get like all crumbly because I need to take my contact lenses out. Plus I need to have a shower because I haven't showered since being back from the gym. Like, I didn't have a shower straight after because I was doing this video, so I just feel a little bit gross. I've had the foundation on for roughly 9 hours now, I think. Maybe almost 10, 9, 10, 9. Let's just say 9. I've got no idea. I'm looking a little bit oily now, which I actually kind of like because the foundation is like settling into my skin a little bit better. If I touch my forehead, you guys can probably see. Can you see that? Yeah, the fingerprint mark right there because of how oily I am. I'm an oily little bee. I haven't really noticed any fading except for like around my mouth, like just from eating. And like licking my lips. My pimples are starting to, like, the redness is coming back through where they are. These ones on the side of my face here are definitely peeking back through because they're angry little bitches. The redness on my nose is kind of showing back through a little bit. I definitely agree that it's a natural matte finish because it looks really natural like when you blend it into your skin, but it's just very mattifying. Definitely comfortable to wear, which I kept forgetting to mention throughout this video. I can't feel makeup on my face really. Like, it doesn't feel cakey or anything. Like, I could comfortably keep wearing this for like hours and it feels fine. Usually I feel really heavy and cakey just around my mouth. I definitely think it makes me look smoother, like my texture and just like my face and my pores and everything. It's oil free for the most part. Like the formula I would say is oil free, but your oils are definitely going to come through. I don't know about 14-hour wear. It's been about 9 hours for me, so maybe I could wear it for 14 hours. If I was going to wear any foundation that long, it'd probably be something like this. Definitely photo friendly because we did a flash test and I didn't have any flashback, and it's shine free until my oil started coming through. I think it's really beautiful. I think it smells nice. It's not like too strong, it's not an unpleasant smell. I think the color match is really good. That's basically it for this video. Hopefully I covered everything. I don't know if I did because it's my first foundation review in months. Oh my god, I feel like I haven't done one since last year. Oh my god, I haven't. Who am I? Hopefully you guys liked this video. Hopefully it's helpful. If it was, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know any videos that you would like to see in the future. Subscribe if you haven't already because I'd like it if you guys stuck around. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, fuck. My lips are peeling. All I've had is coffee and piece of peanut butter toast. That's why I'm like fucking high on life. Oh shit, I clicked on the wrong thing. Go fucking back. Ooh. Oh.